All right, man. Let's talk about Lions receiver issues. Once again, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, um, pretty much, Brandon Aiyuk. I mean, you hear conflicting reports about, kind of what he got going on right now. It's a rumor that the Patriots offered him was it 4 years, 128 million. It's over 32, that's around 32 million a year. You're hearing rumors that the Browns could send him Amari Cooper in a second, which is overkill. You hear rumors that the Steelers expected to land him. I mean, and now you got some, Lion fans like, could they do it? I mean, the thing about it is, receiver is just a position that if you're gonna pay that amount of money to get a receiver, and you the Detroit Lions, I think you want a more of a, um, you want him to be the guy. Like you want to be getting Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. That's what you want to be adding at that price point. And Brandon Aiyuk isn't a bad receiver. He's a really good receiver. He's a top 10 receiver, but I mean, in my opinion, I just feel like you can draft that production. You can draft that production. Um, that's just how I feel. You can draft that production. You don't need that much overkill in the offense. Just for what we doing. I mean, really, when he come in, can he be the number one receiver? You think about all the options you got to pay him. How much better is he to DJ Moore? I think he's a better receiver than Debo Samuels. Samuel's more of a gadget guy. You know what I'm saying? So when you come and you look at that offense, it's a lot of different, things to that offense. One, the play call, the offense is designed for his skill set. What they do in their offense, they receivers. I mean, and also I think it may not showcase everything he can do, because there are some things he can do down the field that there are some things that he can do down the field that we seen in the championship game. So maybe you put him in the offense, he able to break out and do some things that he ain't been able to show. But most of that time, that offense is about timing routes, slants, over the middle, making it tough. See, everybody couldn't play in that offense. You got to remember Rod Sharp, in the Broncos, he was known for making those, or Rod Smith, excuse me. He was known for making those tough catches over the middle. So I think you paying him based on now you kind of out of a particular offense. Now you got to come in New England or come in Pittsburgh or come in Detroit and be the man on the outside. And could he do it? I mean, he could do it. But if I'm the Lions and I'm gonna play that money, it's not gonna be for T Higgins. Now it's gonna be for a top 5% or 3% of receivers. It's going to be for an elite receiver. If you're going to reset the market for a guy, it's got to be a Jefferson. It's got to be a Chase. It got to be a Tyreek Hill, possibly a CD Lamb. It got to be one of those five guys. Especially when you already got almost $30 million receiver. I don't even think I would pay AJ Brown $30 million, but I feel like you probably got to pay him $30 million if you're in New England. I mean, if you're Philadelphia, because him and Jalen Hurts are so close. So you paying him based off the relationship in a skill set. But when I start thinking $30 million, I don't think Aiyuk. I don't think, and I want them to get their money. I don't think Aiyuk. I don't think AJ Brown. I really don't think those type of guys. And maybe because I don't watch them guys on a regular basis, but I see plenty of Philly games, and he's a good receiver. Maybe 2025, he around there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2025. You know, but if the Lions were to go out there and say, "Well, let's go spend 30 on a receiver," that's a luxury at this point. I think nobody would have been mad if they would have paid and got a Mike Evans. Nobody. You know, nobody. You know, but in this scenario, I just, if you're gonna go out there and pay this amount of money or splurge your money, it got to be on a spot that you really need. You know, maybe if you feel like the secondary may not gel the way you see it gelling right now, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you go out there and you pay a lockdown corner. Maybe. But I think it's too early to panic. Maybe. Maybe you turn around there, but you like, what position should they spend that amount of money on? As of right now, a pass rusher. And I know pass rush has been good, but if I can go anytime you can go out there and you can get a what's the brother, Simeon Rice, a Javon Curse, a Reggie White, or you can go get somebody across that line. You get one of those dogs across the line, a Julius Peppers or somebody like that, or who in the game today, um, Brian Burns and guys. You go anytime you can go out there and get one of those guys. I think you got the money to do so. Yeah, but when you talking about receivers, you can draft that production. A lot of times, you can go and find a way to draft that production. But when you find somebody that's fits the culture and that's gonna be a guy like St. Brown, can't even get mad at it. Pay him, fit the culture, been on a discount for years here, being a fourth round draft pick. But, Aiyuk, he's gonna go to a team for what he want. More than likely, they're not going to have the success. More than likely, they're not going to have the success that he had in San Francisco. But he have his money. And I think the idea of it is to reset the market because you owe it to your union brothers to do so. But I also think the idea of it is to give your chance the best opportunity to win. Pittsburgh, the Browns. You know, it seemed like every time Deshaun Watson is turning that corner, he get injured. A lot of people against Deshaun Watson. A lot of people can make accusations against especially a black man and men in general, and people gonna believe it because our image is so bad. And our image is not bad because of us; it's because a lot of the lies being told. That's just what it is. We don't control our narrative. People say, "Well, black people are racist." You got to have power to be racist. Prejudice, possibly. I don't know all of them. But racist, you have to have power to be racist. That's why we're trying to school y'all on. And, you know, but, you know, I just feel that at the end of the day, for him, he put himself in a bad position. And when you take time off like that, and everybody bringing it up and throwing it in his face, but they don't bring up things that Peyton Manning did in college. They didn't bring up the things Kerry Collins said the N word. They let Riley Cooper slide. So like I said with Deshaun, I root for him. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I root for Cleveland. They remind me of Detroit a lot. I root for them to win. If we don't win it, I want to see them win it. But when you take that time off, as Deshaun Watson took that time off, showing it with Ben Simmons, it was somebody else that took time off that ain't been able to come. We just talked about Martavius Bryant in the video. Like when you take that time off, it's hard to get that magic back, because you ain't rehabbing nothing or you just spending money, probably laying pipe, if you catch my drift, eating, and then trying to simulate staying in shape or staying in football shape. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. Appreciate the love, support. Not Apple. I keep saying that, but it's from my other channel. Peace.